What's up, you guys? Welcome back to High Frequency Leadership with me, your host, Samantha Warren. Today, we're going to talk about how I have built a successful personal brand. And one of the key things that I have done in order to stay the path, stay consistent, and keep showing up even when I don't feel like it, honestly. And I think this is a skill that every human ever should learn because it will dramatically and drastically change the quality of your life. And it's something that's really not taught. It's something that you kind of have to figure out. And once you understand this code, your life, your health, your body, your bank account, your business, your brand, your relationships, literally everything in your life will transform. I have a lot of people come to me and ask me, how do I stay consistent? How do I keep showing up? How do I stay fired up? How do you stay fired up? How do you keep going? How do you keep showing up? And I was thinking about it and I was like, I'm just going to create a podcast. I'm going to create this video to show you and teach you and share with you exactly what to do because it's really not that complicated or that hard at all, but it requires this tool that I'm about to share with you. And once you have this tool, literally the world is your oyster. You can accomplish anything that you want. And it is this. When you decide to have an alter ego and embody your highest self and act like her and show up like her and do things like her, it's like literally putting on a costume in the morning where you decide and remember who the fuck you are. You show up like her. You take action like her. And when your small self tries to sabotage you, you just say, not today, Sharon, not today. Okay? Because you have your alter ego and your alter ego is guiding you. Now, let me explain what I mean. When I wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, you have two choices. One, show up, remember who the fuck you are, get into that energy, get into that frequency, and go take action like that person would. Or wake up in the morning, look around, see what's presently in your reality, see yourself as you always have seen yourself, and try to take action. But because the way that you've created your reality, you would just take the same actions you've always taken. There is a small self, the comfortable self, AKA the ego. And then there is the highest self or the alter ego. And what I believe is when we have fun with creating our alter ego, we will literally create and manifest the life of our dreams. Now, I have used this tool to manifest every single thing in my life, the business, the relationship, and now husband, the home that we live in, the friends that I have, the body, the health, literally all of it. And the way that I've done that is actually thinking from that person's brain, how she would show up, how that version of me would act, would make decisions, would take risks, would invest in herself, what she would eat, what she would do. Your highest self, your future self knows exactly what to do and what to think and how to move and how to take action. And chances are you're just not consciously making the decision to show up as your alter ego every day. Now, inside of my membership, the Green Room, I gave everyone this tool called the High Frequency Leadership Handbook. And it's 3 main steps. And one of the first steps, or the first step, is frequency first. If you wake up in the morning and you just start taking action, I guarantee you're not going to be taking the right action. The reason why I say that is because you need to get your frequency right. You need to get your energy right. You need to be in the energy of the thing already being done, the wish already being fulfilled, the manifestation already existing, the reality and the timeline that you want to be on already being here right now. If you don't do that, if you don't feel in your body the physical sensations of that future, that highest timeline, you will just act in accordance with the present timeline, which means nothing will change. In order to make a quantum jump in reality, you need to make a quantum jump in your identity. And that is why the alter ego concept is so helpful, because we can visually see the version of us who already has everything that we want, right? And so for me, a perfect example of this is when I was moving from being a coach and coaching people to really stepping into podcasting and speaking and thought leadership and owning my gifts as a psychic channel and all of that. I woke up every single day and I don't have my phone, but I would open the alarm on my phone, and you know how you can label the alarms on your phone? I would label what I wanted to be called and known as in the alarm. So when my alarm went off, the first thing that I thought of was the words thought leader, speaker, podcaster. I programmed my identity into my brain first thing in the morning. Now, your subconscious mind is the most permeable, spongy, and open right before bed and upon awakening. Like, there's this window of time where it's like you can reprogram yourself. And we really want to take advantage of that because it's when we're still kind of in a dreamlike state. We're like not really that conscious. That's good because we need to change identity at a subconscious level. Okay. Your alter ego is going to just help you get everything you want. Because when you ask your current self, what should I do? You are going to just do the thing that's the most comfortable, right? But when you ask your alter ego, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? The alter ego is going to tell you what to do. And it might scare you, good, but that fear is just showing you, oh, it's outside of your comfort zone. It's okay to be scared. Fear is not a bad thing. Don't want you to be scared of fear. Fear is often your indicator. It's resistance. It's avoidance. It's these procrastination things. It's literally the way. What you are scared to do, what you've been avoiding is often the way. And so your alter ego is going to be like, bitch, let's go. And you're going to lock arms with your alter ego and you're going to show up and you're going to take those actions. So I'll give you an example. Say, like yesterday, I had a really big work day. I had a bunch of things going on and I wanted to work out. I told myself I was going to work out and lift some weights on the porch. And it was like 5:30, if not later, maybe even 6 o'clock. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to do this. Now, that was my current self. My current self did not want to do it. But my alter ego was like, you are going to regret it if you don't do it. Do it. Show up because you a bad bitch and you on stage and you look hot and blah, blah, blah. And like, you a baddie. And that means when you're a baddie and when you're all these things, that means you work out even if you don't feel like it. So I listened to her and I did it and I worked out. And I do this every day. Like, I literally do this all the time with all my decisions. I don't make decisions from my present self. I almost always make my decisions from my future self. I ask, well, what is going to happen if I don't do this? What was going to happen if I didn't work out yesterday is really nothing. But if I keep doing that over time, it is going to alter the trajectory of my life. It's going to impact how I feel. It's going to help. It's going to prevent me from making certain decisions. It's going to erode my self-trust. It's going to erode my self-confidence. And honestly, in order to become successful, consistently successful, sustainably successful, you need to be consistent. And your alter ego is consistent. And whether you like that word or not, actually, you need to get over that because you have to show up even if you don't feel like it. Like, truly, if you only do things you feel like doing, you will never create the life that you want. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I have done things that I don't really feel like doing in the moment. Yeah, I'd rather be running up a mountain all the time. Like, but there's also things I know I need to do in order to move me ahead. Right? And those things, it's not like I don't enjoy doing them. I just face resistance. And so this is a hack that you can use to go show up, do the thing, make the invitation, pitch yourself, be consistent, and actually follow through with yourself. This is going to help you build self-trust, self-confidence, and it's just really going to help you get out of your own way and stop listening to your small self, which is rooted in ego, which is just trying to keep you safe, just trying to keep you small. And you can say, not today, not today, okay? Label your small self, label your ego, say, thank you so much for trying to protect me. Thank you so much for trying to keep me safe, but I'm gonna go do this other thing. And that's how I've created everything I've created. It's a fundamentally such simple concept, but it will transform your reality. There is a really great book on this called Alter Ego by Todd Herman, and that's where I initially got this concept. This was probably 5 or 6 years ago when I was teaching people really how to be confident, how to show up for themselves, and how to be in their fullest power, and I was like, you can't when these he talks about, like, when elite athletes get onto the field or get onto the court, they flip switch. It's the same with, like, Beyoncé, Sasha Fierce, right? It's when we tap into this version of us that's just super magical and, like, self-actualized, we can accomplish way more than we even realize. So, I'm gonna invite you to create an alter ego, name her, give her a style, give her a personality, give her a name, and show up as her, and let her call the shots. Like, have enough self-awareness and discernment to know, is this your ego trying to keep you small and safe? Or is this your alter ego expanding you, stretching you, and making you into a total badass? Okay. Life starts outside of your comfort zone, and your alter ego is definitely going to get you there. So go implement this tool. Let me know how it changes your life. Send this to a friend who needs an alter ego. You guys can, like, create your alter egos together. Maybe even, like, go buy an outfit that represents your alter ego. You can get earrings. You can get a freaking tattoo. Like, what is your most self-actualized self like? Start becoming more of her in your everyday and watch your whole entire reality change. I promise you that. Okay. Thank you for being here. I'm really excited to see what your alter egos is. Put it in the comments of this. Like, who is your alter ego? What does she dress like? What does she look like? What does she talk like? I shared recently one of my alter ego is a combination of Brené Brown, Tony Robbins, and Nicki Minaj. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remind you who the fuck you are. I'm gonna be vulnerable, but I'm also gonna get a little wild on you. I'm gonna get a little unhinged on you. Because that's just truly who I am, whether I'm on camera or off camera. Let that alter ego take you and transport you into your highest timeline, into your highest identity, into your most successful self. And truly, everything in your life will change. Okay. I love you. Thanks for being here. And let me know your alter ego below.